Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at something that I was scouring the Variety website and this came up and I was like, that is actually a very interesting topic to make a video on. And obviously you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title, it is regarding Kevin Spacey. And this is what he actually put out there. It's very, okay, you know? So the title, Kevin Spacey blames the media for turning me into a monster. He has claimed that people are ready to hire him if he's cleared of all the charges in London, which is at the end of this month, which is on the 28th, I believe, which, just change that there. It's interesting to see because, and this title here, because we have seen quite a few people during this social media day and age, where someone can say just one thing, and it just magnifies so much, and most of the time it turns out to be false. But with this here, with Kevin Spacey saying he blames the media for turning me into a monster, is actually kind of true. You know, because we have seen it with Johnny Depp. We have seen it with Marilyn Manson at the moment. We're seeing it with Till Lindemann, the lead singer from Rammstein. The media, they don't want to look into things. They don't want to investigate and be like, oh, maybe this person's only after money, which is what we've seen with plenty of people in the past. But with Kevin Spacey, as we're going to read this now, there's been a number of different people at that. So, Kevin Spacey alleges in a new interview with Zeit magazine that people will start hiring him for more acting projects if he is cleared of the charges in London, following the upcoming trial that is set to begin on June 28th. The Oscar winner was charged 1 year ago in London with 4 counts of this, relating to alleged incidents that took place between 2005 and 2013. It's a time in which a lot of people are very afraid that if they support me, they will be cancelled, Spacey said about his career. We will be coming back to this, guys, in a couple of minutes, okay? But I know that there are people right now who are ready to hire me the moment I am cleared of these charges in London. The second that happens, they're ready to move forward. And I highlighted this part, like I was just saying, this is very key. It's a time in which a lot of people are very afraid that if they support me, they will be cancelled. How have we recently seen this? Johnny Depp won the trial in Virginia, showed that AH was a liar. All the people coming out in support of Johnny Depp, liking his status, saying congrats and everything else. What have we seen recently? Amber Heard fans making a hit list of all the celebrities who liked Johnny Depp's Instagram post about him winning and everything else. And then they've gone and they've targeted these celebrities and they've literally gone after them. You know, it's sick to see that people are out there like that. You know, it's like, get over it. She was found guilty of being a horrible, horrible person and a horrible liar. She admitted during court that it was about him, even though she's already said, oh, it wasn't about him, it never was. It was about people like him. But she goes, that's why I wrote it about him. And you could see in her face, as soon as she said that, it kind of went, I've lost. You could see. And with what Kevin Spacey is saying here, again, I don't believe if he's innocent or guilty because I haven't seen any of the evidence. We've got people coming forward, that is it. The trial will be the kicker for it all. But with him saying this as well, it's a time in which a lot of people are very afraid that if they support me, they will be cancelled. That is true. We've, like I said, seen it with Johnny Depp. We're seeing it with people with Marilyn Manson. We're seeing it again, Rammstein. We've seen it with so many people. But when you got, again, here in the UK, if you follow the UK news at all, Philip Schofield and Holly, his best friend for like 20 years and everything else, supposedly everyone's against her now for doing things. It's absolutely nuts that literally If someone gets accused of something, and if anyone shows any bit of support for that person, remember now, accused, allegations, not concrete evidence saying this person did this, they always try and get cancelled. Always. Because people are like, you're not following what I believe, you're wrong. No, that's a stupid, dangerous, and a horrible mindset to have. But with Kevin Spacey, he does go on in this article. Spacey said that he currently draws resilience from positive fan encounters on the street, adding, "The media have done their best to turn me into a monster, but from the people, I have seen nothing but affection." That by there, with the media have done their best to turn me into a monster, 1,000,000% we saw that with Johnny Depp. Sorry for the interruption, folks. Just to let you know, I do have a gaming channel that I am currently trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. It would be great if you could consider heading over and subscribing. It is free for you, and it helps me out in the long run. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the video. They all went after him. All the media. Literally. But then, 2020, you know, with the court case in London, which, again, very, very poor show from the law system here in the UK, with the judge not wanting to speak to police officers, actual experts with all evidence as well. The judge didn't want it because he knew that the son would lose. And more than likely, his son would probably be fired from a job. Guarantee it. But the media hounded and attacked Johnny Depp like anything. The son, that's why he took him to court. They lied about him. There's so many things about this, about what Kevin Spacey is saying here is true for a lot of other people. But again, I'm not on his side, I'm not against him, and at this moment, I will be keeping an eye out on this trial, because it's going to be a very fascinating one, because one of who it is Kevin Spacey, which, even though he may turn out to be this horrible person, he is one of the greatest actors ever. But it says by there as well, Spacey was first accused of it in October 2017 by the actor Anthony Rapp. A New York jury sided with Spacey, so he's already been found not guilty in a $40 million civil lawsuit last October, finding that he did not do this when the latter was a teenager and is not liable for battery. Other US assault charges against him made in LA and Nantucket were dropped after one alleged victim died and another opted not to testify. "I'm still processing it," Spacey said of the many accusations against him. "I'm not ready to talk about it yet." You know, he lost a lot of jobs. He did. He lost the one, All the Money in the World, which is a Ridley Scott film, which, don't get me wrong, Christopher Plummer, he took over and he was great in the role. He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, but they literally had to reshoot all of his scenes because he was fired because of this was going on. He lost the House of Cards because of all of this. You know, but it says there as well, the actor later said, "Everything happens for a reason. Even if that reason doesn't display itself instantly or things don't get resolved instantly, it will eventually all make sense." Spacey is in the midst of writing scripts and short films, but he said he will not write about his experience being accused of this. "I'm not trying to even the score. I have no interest in fighting something that's not worth fighting against." Okay, with that one there. While Spacey has no high-profile project on the horizon, he did lend his voice to an upcoming thriller called Control. But as you can see, he just says that, you know, he didn't expect to do voice roles this far into his career because, again, of what's happened, he feels like he's back at the start of his career. But it's absolutely crazy when you see things like this, and it is true what he says. The media, they do try and go out of their way to try and make everyone who has been accused, with no evidence, remember, literally, this is the thing. When people are accused, the media automatically makes them out to be a monster and that they should be just basically wiped from the planet of Earth. And it's wrong, you know? But we've all had our things against the media. The media now, the tide is slowly turning because a lot of people, they're starting not to believe the media, which is a great thing. Which is always a good thing to see when the media, they start moaning. They start going on about social media, which, perfect example, on Channel 4 a couple of weeks ago, they had the Johnny Depp trial and AH. They had a documentary on there, which was like, the entire trial was settled via social media. because people saw the evidence and they believed Johnny Depp. That's what happened. It's things like that which make things very dangerous for people, because that documentary was going on saying, how dare these people make videos on this? Sorry, if the media actually did their work and actually investigated, done actual journalism, looking into things and, interviewing people, finding out actual specific items and timings and everything else, they wouldn't be dragged over hot coals as they are now. But again, no, the media here in the UK, we have seen it so many times now. It's literally up there with some of the worst people in the world, and the higher-ups have probably done things which they're writing about others and lying about others, because that is what those type of people do. They project onto others. Try and hide the fact that they are those horrible, narcissistic, and more than likely other horrible things. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you all very, very soon.